What's up everyone? Welcome or welcome back to the Marketing Nomad YouTube channel. I am the Marketing Nomad. Alrighty, so there's something on my mind and this is a lesson that is still ongoing. I'm still learning this, alright? And this is something that I do. It is very me specific. I'm not sure if this is something that you do as well, but like I said, these videos are just me documenting my journey, and I hope that, if it resonates with you, then maybe my thought process can help you a little bit. Alrighty, so yeah, give you a big spin around over there. But now let's get into, like I said, this is a me thing, all right? And let me know if you are also like this. So if there's something that I want to purchase, all right, what happens is I will save for it. I will go through the entire journey. I will work hard, whatever it is, I will go through the journey of making that particular purchase. And something that I've noticed about myself is the moment I make that purchase, I'm happy for just like a few minutes of purchasing it because that's like a lot of hard work that's paid off, right? And then I immediately hop onto the next thing that I want to purchase. And so one thing that I realized I wasn't doing was I wasn't necessarily enjoying the purchase. I was constantly in this go, go, go mode of, all right, now this is the next purchase that we have to make. Let's save up for it. Let's work hard for it. Let's do this. Da, 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 da. I wasn't necessarily enjoying the purchases that I had made. So something that I am being a little bit more intentional about is taking the time to enjoy my purchase. I know it sounds simple, but I really think that it was affecting me quite a bit. Just that I was in that constant go, go, go energy. Even after I had made like a purchase, then the next thing was like, okay, what's the next thing I want to purchase? Or what's the next thing I need to save up for? I wasn't necessarily enjoying what I was buying. And I'll give you an example. Like, I had reached a particular stage of business growth where I could afford to buy some whimsical stuff for myself and for my business, all right? So the bells and whistles, if you may. And up until that point of being able to afford whimsy for yourself or your business, whatever purchases that I was making, it was necessity, all right? Whatever I needed for my business. So there wasn't necessarily this thought process of enjoying it, or I didn't necessarily think about it. So then I reached a stage of growth where now I can afford whimsy, all right? I want to save up for it. There's a little bit of extra flow, so I want to save up for it, and I want to buy some whimsical stuff for myself, for my business. And I did it. I worked hard. I did it. I was able to make those purchases. But when I was using those items, I wasn't present necessarily. I was just thinking about the next thing that I want to purchase, or now I'm reaching the next stage of growth. So now it's all the necessities for the next stage of growth that I need to accommodate for. And I realized that there were so many things that I bought for myself that I was able to buy because of, well, my hard work or saving up. All of that was my time and energy that I had invested. And it's not about the dopamine hit that you get when you purchase. I wanted to sustain that dopamine hit, if I may say so. So I wanted to make myself feel good, not just when I purchased it, but also when I was using those purchases. So something that I have been actively working on, and like I said, I'm a work in progress. This is something that I'm still working on, is when I am using a product that I have purchased, I actually take the time to enjoy my purchase, right? So if it's stickers that I bought for myself, I take the time to enjoy the process of choosing a sticker, peeling it out, putting it on my book, or, figuring out a format. I am being intentional about this because I've realized, and like I said, this could just be a me thing. I've realized that I haven't been doing that. As much as I'm happy with the purchase, I haven't necessarily taken the time to enjoy me utilizing my purchase. So if it's something that I have right now, I do understand that yes, time and energy has gone into this particular purchase. So let me take the time to enjoy it. Let me slow down a little bit. Yes, there's always the next purchase, the next goal to hit, the next thing that I need to work hard for. Yes, but I'm here today. I'm here today now with this purchase that I wished so much for at one point in my life, and I worked so hard to get that. So let me not only enjoy the ka-ching of making the purchase, but also enjoy it. So it boils down to everything, all right? If I buy myself like a bagel, for example, take the time to enjoy my purchase. I take the time to enjoy that particular bagel because I've worked hard for it. I have been able to afford that. So let me take the time to enjoy my purchase. I feel like this is me coming out of survival mode, to be very honest with you. With respect to my business and my personal life, it was a little bit of survival mode, because I was making money, but just enough for my basic necessities or my expenses, whether that was business or my personal life. And right now, knock on wood, business has grown. Things have, scaled up with respect to my business. So not only are my basic necessities covered, so out of survival mode, there's a little bit more money that I can give for whimsy and for, things that make me happy, things that are a little bit more bells and whistles. So when I was in the survival mode, it was just more of, okay, you know what, my business needs this, I need this, let's just go ahead with it. But now that I'm coming out of that energy, even for things that are a basic necessity, I want to take the time to enjoy my purchase. So whether that is this camera that I bought for myself, or of course I technically actually bought it for my business, just enjoying the process of setting it up, putting it out, checking the thing, enjoying every bit of that process. This tripod that I've bought, I am a tarot reader as well. So the decks that I have, enjoying every minute with my purchase when I am using my purchase. This has been something that I have been intentional about. It doesn't matter what it is. If I've purchased it and I have it right now, I want to honor the time and energy that has gone into that purchase, and I want to be able to not just get the dopamine hit when I purchase it, but also as much as possible extend that for as long as I can. So this is something that I have been very conscious about. I'm still learning how to do it, but every time I'm buying something or I'm using something that I've bought, I kind of slow down. I ask myself, well, how can I enjoy this process? How can I enjoy my purchase? So whether it's stickers or, this camera or tripod, because I bought this camera and this tripod out of necessity, right? For my business. This was 5 or 6 years ago. But that doesn't mean I can't continue to enjoy it 5 or 6 years in, right? So that's something that I'm teaching myself right now. It goes to everything, my post-it notes, a chart paper I bought, a pen that I really like. I am learning how to enjoy my purchases while I'm using them. So it's a little bit of a conscious thought. I guess it has helped me become a lot more present and a lot more, how do I say this? I'm bringing myself back to the present moment of utilizing it. So the rings that I bought, just feeling happy when I look at my ring collection, and then, the process of me picking out a ring to wear for the videos or, other videos that I do as well, or when I'm going out, the process of it, wearing it, I feel like instead of dissociating or just, going about it as if it were part of my routine, I feel like I am savoring every moment of my life. And I feel like this has changed how present I feel in my life. Before I would just, and this is as early as maybe, I guess I'd say 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Yeah. I had the rings then, right? I would just, open the box and then just put the rings. Okay, I want to wear this, and then put, that's it. And then I would just go on with my reading, the camera too. Everything was more of motion, but it wasn't necessarily feeling alongside with the motions, like going through the motions of the day, but not necessarily feeling my way through it. And I feel like with this particular thought process, I've been feeling my way through my day, because at least at any given point of the day, I'm at least accessing one thing that I purchased, at least. And so that's allowing me to come back to the present, to enjoy the moment, to feel all the good feelings that I felt when I bought that product. And I think that there's a certain happiness that comes also when you feel like, yes, I'm using something that I bought. I didn't go to waste and I'm actively using it. I feel like that also has given me a lot of encouragement to keep saving for more or keep working hard for more things to step into my life, because you feel like, okay, whatever I work hard for and I buy, I am utilizing it. And so that motivates me to, earn more, do more for myself, buy more, because I know, and this is because there is proven history of me enjoying my purchase. There's history there that I am someone who enjoys my purchase. So it's not going to go to waste. I am going to find ways to utilize it. I'm going to find ways to enjoy this particular process of utilizing my purchases. So I guess in a way it has put me in a much, much better mindset. It's definitely got me out of survival mode. One of the ways has been this for me. So now I'm thriving. But when you get into thriving mode, there are a few things that I think you miss out on, because when you were in survival mode, or at least me, all right, let's talk about me, because I'm not sure if this is something that you're going through. But when I was in survival mode, it was just like going through the motions. Yeah, I needed the camera for my business, and it's helping me, with my clients. It's helping me earn some revenue, so on and so forth. But now that I'm shifting out of that energy, we're in thriving mode. There are certain things that you kind of take along with you from your survival mode. And I feel like this was one thing that I didn't want to take along with me. I did for a while, and then I realized that something was off. I'm in thriving mode. I'm supposed to be enjoying. I'm supposed to be calming my nervous system down. There's nothing for me to panic about, nothing for me to be anxious about. I'm not in survival. So thriving means I'm supposed to be enjoying. So why aren't I enjoying? And I'm just going through the motions of the day. So for me, this was one thing that helped me kind of or is helping me. I'm still in the process of it, but it's helping me kind of get out of survival mode and into thriving mode with respect to money in my life. So if this is something that you've gone through or you're going through it, then I really hope that my video helps you, because it has been helping me. I find myself a lot more present. I find myself a lot happier with my purchases, because I feel like, okay, yes, I put in the time and the energy for this particular purchase to buy it, and I'm actually using it. And that just puts me in a brighter energy, a lighter energy as well. No matter what is going on in my business or my personal life, I'm taking the time to feel good about the purchase that I made and feeling good as I use the purchase. All right. So yeah, I wanted to share this with you because I've not heard of this particular thought process anywhere, but it has made such a difference in my life. I've been implementing it for a couple of weeks now, so it has been making a huge difference in the way that I'm showing up. I find myself just happier, with respect to, because at any given point in the day, you're touching something that you've purchased. So why not just enjoy it? That's little moments of joy that you can actually intentionally bring into your life. And that's what I've found to be helping me. All right. So this is where I will leave you for today. If this video helped you in some way or it made you think a little bit differently, then definitely give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because that tells you every single time I do upload a YouTube video. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.